YouTube's Geoffrey here on Nitroy, out enjoying this little sunset over the fjord. It is lovely. But the days are getting shorter, and my days are getting longer. I ended up spending about 5 hours working on an olive fence. I'll have to get my camera in front of it when I can actually flesh out the ideas that I was mulling over as I was working on it. It was absolutely about 5 hours of flow state as I was working on this very repetitive task, but also able to focus on something consistently. It was actually really energizing. But the day got cut short as I went to a Folkefest, or a people's party, or like a little community gathering, and the whole reason for this Folkefest was that the crown prince and princess were visiting. Yes, that does mean Norway is still a monarchy, a constitutional monarchy. The king doesn't really have any actual power. I think he still has to sign off on laws, and he approves the prime minister, but it's all formalities. He really never says no. He pretty much just obeys what the government actually says. But they are very much cultural leaders, and they are figureheads for the nation, and it's actually pretty cool. But the coolest part for me was that there were a bunch of musical performances, a bunch of local kids, and one of them, or not all kids, there were some older people there as well, but one of the performers was the son in the family that I'm staying with, and I will post the video that I recorded of that. It was amazing. Like, he plays the accordion, and I've never been a huge fan of accordion music. Not many people are, but you cannot help but be amazed by this kid's ability. I think he's like 14, and I think the best word for all of these performances today was inspiring. Not all of them were that good. There was actually a singing group who, I'll just say that it was obvious they did not have any formal singing training. But what was also obvious is that they got up there and they did it. And they were all singing in front of lots of people. And that's inspiring. Like, even though they weren't very good, they were up there and they were doing it. It was clear for at least part of it they were enjoying it. And there was one kid who got up there and he was like singing Norwegian R&B hip hop for a crowd that was probably 80% over the age of 40. But it was great. He was loving it. He was getting into it, and he's probably trying to kickstart a career, or it's just what he likes to do, and he goes out there and he does it, and obviously he practices and works on it, and he's put some real effort into it, and that's just, it's inspiring. It gets me going. Like, every morning I wake up at 4:30. I've been pretty good about that recently, but there have been a lot of days that I've gotten up and looked at my bed and went, how many good reasons can I come up with to lie back down and go to sleep? And then as I'm standing there in the dark silence, I hear a little bit of accordion coming from upstairs. Yes, this 14-year-old kid is up there practicing. He's amazing. And there's a reason that he's gotten so good, because he practices all the time. And when I hear that, I'm like, okay, if this kid can do it, I can get up and do my half-assed little workout and start the day. So I'm glad I got to go experience this little Folkefest, because it was very inspiring to see people out there doing what they love and showing off what they've worked hard to do. So I'll need that. Tomorrow, first official European interview with Parkwind. They're an offshore wind company based in Belgium. So wish me luck. Talk soon.